and welcome to our workshop on fusion food innovation in the industrial space. Joining me today are Hui and Min. Today we will explore our fusion plant-based dessert, Mango-Mogurt. So can you walk us through your product concept?
Sure. So Mango-Mogurt is a chill fusion dessert inspired by cuisines such as Japanese, Vietnamese, and Thailand. It features a soft mochi out layer filled in with black sticky rice and mango plant-based yogurt core. Instead of coconut milk, we use plant-based yogurt to add mild acidity, improve creaminess, and enhance overall stability.
Oh, that sounds promising. What motivated the idea?
So we found that there's a high demand for plant-based dairy alternatives and sustainable foods. This market is expected to grow a rapid 9.9%, according to CAGR, in the next 10 years, driven by lactose intolerance, vegan and flexitarian lifestyles, along with concerns about environmental impact on animal-based products. Thus, our goal is to create a product that everyone can enjoy and contribute to a more diverse and sustainable vegan food ecosystem.
Interesting. Why did you choose dessert as your fusion direction?
Our research indicates that most main meals are defined by consumers' habit and culture. For example, for us as Vietnamese, it will be hard for us to accept eating pho with kimchi. Thus, we chose desserts because they have lower cultural barrier compared to main meals, and consumers are more open to experiment with new sweet products, making desserts an ideal category for fusion innovation.
From an industrial perspective, how is plant-based processing different from traditional dairy?
Plant-based systems offer much more flexibility than dairy. Instead of working with a fixed milk structure like powdered milk, we can design protein, fat, and water matrix to control the texture, pH, and stability more precisely. This allows us to tailor the product to meet modern consumer expectations.
Great. Can you walk us through the scientific rationale behind Mango-Mogurt?
This product is designed as a three-layer system to manage water activity gradients and maintain the sensory stability. The outer mochi layer functions as a viscoelastic barrier due to its high amylopectin content, enabling a cohesive gel network that helps maintain the moisture and chewiness. Next, the black sticky rice layer acts as a moisture-regulating interface. It absorbs excess water from the core, preventing moisture migration into the mochi layer, which helps us to preserve the structural integrity and structural contrast of the product. Additionally, it contributes nutritional value through fiber and antioxidant compounds, and at the center, the mango plant-based yogurt core is highest in moisture content. Therefore, encapsulation of the outer layers reduces the environmental exposure, limits the oxidation, and lowers the microbial risk. The acidic pH of the yogurt also helps to stabilize the anthocyanin pigments in the rice, supporting the color retention throughout the shelf life. Together, these layers create a balanced texture and a progressive sensory experience.
So what were the main challenges in developing this product?
One major challenge lies in plant-based fermentation. Unlike dairy system, which contain lactose as a readily available substrate, plant-based system rely on more complex carbohydrate, making fermentation less efficient. Furthermore, plant proteins lack the structured casein system found in milk, making them more prone to aggregation near the isoelectric point, which can lead to grainy texture and phase separation.
From a structural standpoint, moisture migration is a key issue. Water tends to move from the higher moisture mango yogurt core to the lower moisture outer layers, which can result in the undesirable soggy texture. We also face challenges related to raw materials variability and starch retrogradation in the mochi during storage, which affects the texture over time.
How did you address these challenges?
For fermentation, we used a combination of Streptococcus thermophilus and Lactobacillus bulgaricus, which work together to maintain consistent acid production. Lactobacillus bulgaricus had powerful enzyme proteinase that break down complex plant proteins into most peptides and amino acids, which are then utilized by Streptococcus thermophilus. In return, Streptococcus thermophilus, although can't break down proteins well on its own, it can produce formic acid, pyruvic acid, and CO2 to stimulate the growth of Lactobacillus bulgaricus. Moreover, we also added pectin and SHMP to stabilize the protein system and improves texture.
To control the moisture migration, we applied a pectin coating to the mango and used black sticky rice layer as a moisture buffer. Furthermore, we also used IQF mango to ensure the consistency in the fruit processing. Finally, we incorporated modified starch and trehalose to improve the stability and extend the overall shelf life.
Now, let's talk about safety and quality. How do you ensure consistency?
So we apply a hurdle technology approach. This includes maintaining pH below 4.0, water activity below 0.95, and strict cold chain control. And IQF process that to inhibit possible pathogens and ensure the structural integrity during storage. Plus, we optimize the processing of black glutinous sticky rice through heat moisture treatment to preserve the overall nutritional quality. Finally, all formulations adhere to strict regulatory compliance regarding to declaration of priority allergens like cashew, chickpea. Our quality assurance protocols ensure that the final product meets the high standards of safety and quality benchmarks for commercial distribution.
And lastly, how do you scale this product for industrial production?
We use automated cold extrusion system to ensure consistent structure and prevent leakage. For packaging, we apply two-fold packaging through the modified atmospheric packaging, flushing nitrogen to reduce oxidation, along with the protected blister trays to maintain product reaching consumers in perfect conditions. Our process follows HACCP standards, including the thermal validation to 90 degrees Celsius for pathogen elimination, strict cold chain management between 0 and 4 degrees to maintain shelf kinetics, and inline metal detection. We have also prioritized consumer trust by strictly adhering to allergen labeling requirements for our plant-based ingredients and providing detailed transparency through the digital e-labels. In a nutshell, Mango-Mogurt is a scalable, shelf-stable, and fully compliant with the modern food manufacturing standard of 2026.
Thank you both for sharing your insights. Mango-Mogurt demonstrates how fusion food can be scientifically designed and scaled for modern consumers.